a video about our first impressions of being in Germany and what we've learned the first few weeks of being here. So here with me today are my friend Joelle, who goes to Penn State with me, and Maya, who also goes to Penn State with me, and we're going to talk a little bit about our first couple weeks in Germany. So what has been something that has sort of surprised you guys since we've got here?
One of the first things I noticed was, this was like right when we got here, got off the tram, was waiting across the street to get my apartment, and I noticed that no one was jaywalking. There were no cars in sight, no reason not to cross the street, but everyone was just waiting patiently. And I've noticed it in the rain. It's pouring rain, no cars in sight, people just wait, get soaked. Sometimes they'll get like a brave soul who runs across, and then some other people follow, but...
Yeah, but they get stared down.
Yeah, disapproval.
I mean, it's safe, but at the same time, like, no one's driving, and like, we're so used to like being very like time savvy, when we're like, we gotta get there, we gotta like keep moving. So there was something also really cool we found. Alright, I think it was you two that had class the first day, so they gave us all a warning, but basically the teacher gave the lecture normally. And then at the end of the class, to signify the end, all of a sudden people just start knocking on the tables. And like these two are like, what's going on here? So that's the way that they apparently say thank you to the professor, or not congratulate, but say, yeah, thank you for the good lecture, and just kind of end class that way. But they always knock on the tables as kind of like clapping at the end of the lecture, which we never have done at Penn State, but... Still, we're getting used to it, but I went to my class later on that day and the same thing happened. Everyone's knocking on tables, so we all join in, knocking on tables, but...
It still makes me jump at the end of class, like all of a sudden there's this like, I'm like, what is going on? Oh, right, yeah, got it.
And apparently, like, I mean, I think it's an old tradition, like way back when, it just kind of shows a sign of respect, which is really cool to see, yeah, after like a lecture, so... Now we're getting used to that.
Another thing we're getting used to is the trash. The sorting of your garbage. It is very complicated.
It's ridiculous. So no, it's actually very important. Like,
yeah, no,
that's very cool.
It's awesome, but Maya got like a whole pamphlet on it, and it was like very specific.
They take it seriously. Yeah, there's like everything you could separate. There's a paper pile. There's a plastic, all types of glass. There's a compost pile, and then
regular garbage.
And then then of course there's regular garbage or whatever's left. So you're like trying to find, I have like 10 bags in my kitchen. But it is really important because that's how they recycle everything. They just have, especially Freiburg, I've been hearing, it's a very green system.
Yeah. One thing that I think shocked me was just how nice everybody's been here. Whether it's been asking for directions or trying our best to speak in German but really struggling, everyone, for the most part that I've met, has been extremely nice, extremely helpful. A lot of the students that we've met have been extremely friendly. For example, the night that Maya and I went to Basel, we had gone with girls that we had just met, and they sort of adopted us into their friend group for a night, which I thought was fantastic. So let's talk a little bit about the language barrier. I know you guys have a little bit of German studied.
I did, I guess, 4 years in high school, but nothing since.
Yeah,
so.
It's been a while. I had 2 years in middle school and then like 2 years in high school, but I haven't used it since then. So coming back to it, I was surprised actually. I remembered like a lot, like I haven't used it in what, 3 years now, and I came back and I still had like a couple of the words I could get moving on it. Definitely nowhere experiential, but we had like a basis that's been helping us a lot, so
yeah.
Viva.
I had no German language instruction before this, so it has been a little bit of an adventure, but these two have been really patient in helping me kind of figure out words. I think we're doing okay. I can now officially order like a pastry all by myself for the most part. What about your favorite German words so far?
That's a good question.
Favorite German word, throwing it out there.
Wait, what's the word for squirrel you can say?
Einschränchen.
It's
really hard. I will put it on the bottom here so you can read it. Here it is. Here's the word. And it stops. I can't say it. Oh, I like butterfly.
No, yeah, we can't. That's like apparently like a staple. Like they know you're not from here. Milk.
Oh, tell us your milk story.
Oh, I'm a the milk here. I was told by one of the girls. It's for the exchange program. She came to the States and was telling us, and she said the milk here is amazing, and they do not lie. It's so fresh. It's dirt cheap over here. All dairy products. There is a like dairy company here. I'm gonna mess it up. Schwarzfeld, if he was gonna put the actual name here.
Schwarzfeld.
That's not it. It's something. I can look it up later. But it's a milk company that they have based in Freiburg, and on Tuesdays and Fridays they have the outlets for stuff that they can't ship out to stores because it's about to expire because it won't make it there in time. So it's obviously still good food, but everything is like so cheap. I showed her a picture, like all this like dairy for like €4.50. It was ridiculous.
And you ate yogurt for days.
No shame.
So one other thing that I found to be extremely different here is fraternity life. We had a male student on the trip who came to Penn State the first semester and is now back here in Freiburg with us. His name is Matthias, and he is part of a fraternity here in Freiburg. And last night we went to, I don't even know what to call it, but it was sort of a formal event where they had alumni present and
alumni night, maybe.
Maybe alumni night.
Yeah.
But they got to come back and they sang a lot of traditional German tunes, and it was amazing. They always had like beer ready to go. Like there was always a pile of beer waiting for you, but it wasn't like you, oh my God, drink the beer, you have to drink the beer. It was like, well, when you're done with the next one, here's one more for you to have. Duh, you know? So here's a quick video of everybody singing.
Sie ziehen vorbei wie nächtliche Schatten, kein Mensch kann sie wissen, kein Jäger sie schießen, es bleibe dabei, die Gedanken sind frei. Und Lachen liegen und greifen nach dem Pfropfen ziehen, dann lass der Schlange Tanzali zu einem Glas am Bambuli, am Bim, am Bambuli, am Bambuli. Dann lass der Schlange Tanzali zu einem Glas am Bambuli, am Bim, am Bambuli, am Bambuli.
So we had a good time. We didn't get home until pretty late though because, oh, that's something else that's different.
Yeah. Well, we got home around, I don't know, 3 a.m. But apparently that's considered early. We ran into a friend on the way back and he was saying, wow, why are you guys coming home so early? We were like, what? This is late, we're tired.
The party gets started a little bit later and you come home a lot later than we're used to. So by 3 in the morning we were exhausted, so we called it a night. But it was a really cool experience, really cool to see some different tradition and a different aspect of fraternity life in a different country.
I don't know, we're getting used to everything and settling in. It's like something new we learn every single day, but so we're staying open to the challenges and just being open to everything. So it's just kind of exciting to see different things, and hopefully we'll be sharing more.
And stay tuned because next week's gonna have an awesome video. There's some really cool stuff coming up, so hang in there with us.
Excited!
And always dare to go boldly.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 3. Turn back, the light goes down.